Good morning, everyone. This is BizchicksTV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we are here with Terry Johnson online, everywhere, all the way from New York City. And we are so happy to have her in the house. It is always a joy to know that here's another subject matter expert ready to share their expertise with us. Wow. Hey, I hope you got a pencil. Hope you got your pen because I'm ready. I got my iPad over here and I'm going to be taking notes. Terry, we love you. We appreciate you and all that you do, stopping by and helping us biz chicks learn more about how to run a profitable business. What do you have for us today?
Wow. I mean, I'm so excited. My nose is itching. Excuse me. That's
Oh
never
my
happened
goodness.
before.
This is
Like,
going to be good.
does that mean money or something?
That means something. I know that.
Anybody out there, if you know if your nose is like itching or twinkly or is like little, that's how I feel. So I'm so excited to come back again this week because all of this month we've been talking back to basics, which
Uh-huh.
is we do this every year where we talk about the basics of marketing, you're making your marketing plan, the things that the minimum things I think you need to know to get by to grow your business online. So we talked about hashtags first. That was the first week. Then we talked about content that converts because we're in a place where content has to work harder than ever. You can't have ordinary plain blog content because nobody's going to pay attention to it. Last week we talked about the call, answering the call to action, getting your people to act because that's the second part of sharing content online. They have to act on it. They have to do what you want them to do, and you're a traffic cop. You're saying, hey, go over here, I got something for you. So always call that breadcrumbs. You want to leave a trail for people to follow, and it's not because it's simple or they don't know. You're immersed in your business, so
Mm-hmm.
you know the process of I put this link and you should click it, and you get. So you have to tell people that don't assume that they know. And it's not about them being simple or simple minded or oh, a baby can know this. Don't assume. That's one place where you're messing up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't assume, because every year, well, not every year, yeah, every year, I mean, we want to say years, month, weeks, whatever, new people are getting onboarding to social media. And it's
Yeah.
old hat to us. I mean, because we've been doing it. Look how long we've been live streaming, starting with Blab and stuff. We can go
Oh
back
my
years.
gosh.
So to us, it's, old hat, putting on socks, riding a
Yes.
bicycle. Hmm.
I just didn't think of it that way.
Right. That's why I'm here to facilitate this conversation. But this is the deal. If you're immersed in I know how to do this, I know X, Y, and Z, there are new people that don't know, and a lot of them are the older generation. So, you know, I feel like putting out the basics every year is saying,
Mm-hmm.
hey, this is the definition of the word. This is what it means, and here are the changes, because they do change from year to year. They change. So that's why we have to talk about it. So today we're talking about metrics that matter the most.
Okay.
Metrics that matter the most, because numbers are important. I think last year I called this know your numbers, but you want to know your data, know your numbers, you want to know what's working, because that's your key to I did this piece of content, I posted it online, and I looked at the analytics to tell me that this resonated, it was relevant, it reached my audience because they did XYZ. Okay. So the
Mm-hmm.
opposite of that is you put the content up and nothing happens. Also, that's a clue too. That means that idea doesn't work. Go back to the drawing board, come up with some new ideas. Okay, because we're beyond the point of using content, or not content, using social media for social media's sake. Where in the beginning, I said this a couple times, when we started with social media, Twitter was like, here's my lunch, or here's my this, or taking a selfie. We moved beyond that. We're in the information part now, where you have to give value. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
So we've talked about hashtags, contents that converts, call to action, and now we're talking about metrics that matter.
Yeah, we're talking about your numbers and social media analytics. How,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the number one question. I see this in all the groups that I'm in. I'm in a lot of business groups. I'm in social media groups. I'm in marketing groups. I'm in all kind of groups. I got so many groups. How do you keep up with it? I don't. But when
Okay.
when I get a free moment and I'm curious, I will pick up my phone here and you go to Facebook and there's a little tab that says groups and you just tap it and you see what the latest posts in the groups, and then I catch up and then I leave it alone. But
Yes.
you want to know this information because this is the number one question everywhere is what do I post and when do I post it?
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I
Mm-hmm.
right?
You're correct.
Though that's the main question. What do I post? When do I post it? I'm like, there's all kind of stuff. I heard Instagram. This is an old one. Instagram, you have to post between 9 and 11 a.m. I'm like, no, you don't have to. You can post. You can post at 3 a.m. if that's when your audience is online. If they're
Mm-hmm.
online at 3 a.m., who's online at 3 a.m.? Mothers. The baby woke up.
Yes.
That right? Am I right? They woke up. They're trying to put the baby back to sleep. They rocking, and they like, okay, I got my phone.
Mm-hmm. People
Bam.
trying to get their schedule adjusted after getting off the night shift.
Yes, night shift
They're still
workers.
they're cooking.
We're not in a space where everybody goes to bed at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Not with this pandemic remote workers.
Mm-mm.
People are looking to be, and I've said this before, they want to be entertained. They want to be made, they want to feel better. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
that is that you do that makes them feel better and happier, wellness.
Okay.
And they want to know information. So 3 a.m. a mother might want to know something about a baby. Oh, well, my baby, da 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 da. I got the phone. So we're instantly connected at all times. There is no more perfect time to post. I see those posts and they just infuriate me. The perfect time is when your people, your audience is on. How do you know that? Well, it's something called social media analytics. Every app has it. Every app. Instagram is a nice one. They tell you when your people are online in a nice graph. They tell you.
Oh. Mm.
So you use that. And again, I don't go by, oh, well, this is, the perfect time to post on Twitter is that, da, 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 da. And I'm like, nope. Analytics. Check it. And you can try a post and see. This is another part of it. You try and you see. Don't be lazy and let somebody else tell you, a guru.
Mm-hmm.
No, an expert. No, no. I believe it just came to me. Agora Pulse. Agora Pulse. It's software that is social media management and posting. I
Mm-hmm.
believe they made a blog post is exactly about this, about the best time to post, and they have this guy that does he dresses up like a scientist and he does the testing. So I think he
Uh-huh.
did a video and I bookmarked and I was gonna go back to see. I think he did a video or a blog post, the best time to post on social media. And it was not what you thought. So all of these people that are telling you, and again, this information is one person's posted and the other people follow like lemmings and repost it without doing their own research.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey Tachi. Tachi's here. Good morning.
Hey Doc, how you doing?
So I got a definition for you. I always have it. So first of all, I want to tell you what metrics are. Metrics are it's a method of measuring something or the results retained from this measurement, which brings us to social media analytics. Social media
Mm-hmm.
analytics is the ability to gather and find meaning in data gathered from social channels to support business decisions. Because remember, we're here to talk business owners. We don't do the influencer thing, which, hey, bless them. Good. But we talk about measuring the performance of actions based on decisions using the social media tools. So, and social media analytics is not the metrics like follows, retweet, previews, clicks, impressions, and stuff like that. That is a part of it, but social media analytics is the tools that you're given, and everything that you use on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, I'm going down the list. They all have a spot on your account that says analytics or
Mhm.
dashboard. And when you go in there, it says, well, okay, between this time period, and you can do a week, 2 weeks, a month, it'll say between this time period, your video got this many views, or your post got this many clicks, or this post got this many engagements, or comments, or likes, or hearts, or whatever the level of metrics is used on that app. So that's what I mean about metrics that matter. Everyone's chasing a like. Everyone's chasing a follower. Well, likes and followers, yes, that's great. But are those people are they looking at your post every time you post? Are
Mhm.
they commenting? Are they sharing? How do you know? Oh, I don't know. Analytics. So that's what I'm saying. I love data because it tells you. The data will tell you what's working, what's not working, and that's your guide to, well, how do I fix this? And
Mhm.
that leads into, what do I post? I don't know what to post. Well, post something and see what happens. Analytics will show you the way. Mark says, it says, ain't nobody listening to you, fool.
Have mercy.
Somebody is,
Well,
see,
I mean, the
no,
truth will set you
that's
free,
funny,
won't
but
it?
I'm glad that Mark said that. Somebody is listening to you. It's just not, you don't have Kardashian numbers, and that's okay.
Mhm.
You don't have
Mhm.
to have Kardashian numbers to make a difference on social media, because you just need one, one person, one
Mhm.
thing that reaches, and it gets.
And
It's like
they
throwing
may
a
be.
pebble, right? It's like throwing a pebble, and the waves. That's what it is.
Oh, I love it.
That's what
Mhm.
it is. So, I mean, this is something we need to pay attention to now. I'm going to go into more detail, at 12 when we do I'm going to have charts and everything. I don't want to overwhelm you with charts, because it can be overwhelming. But I just going to say, for Facebook, they're pushing us, and I said, I went back, and for the last 2 years I've said this, that Facebook is pushing Creator Studio on us.
They
They've taken
really are.
They are, right? You see it. You
I
see it.
mean, I went to do my store and it was just a
It pushed you
lot.
to create. It pushed. Okay, so here's one example. When you go to and this is me. I've gone on my desktop to my Facebook page, and I wanted to post something. Now there's an option. Do you want to post it here, or do you want to use Creator Studio?
Yeah, it's starting to give us more
You seen that?
direction. Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you once, and I was like, oh, I've said this a lot. If Facebook or Twitter or Instagram is pushing something, use it, because they want you to use it, and then they're going to give you a boost. So I'm thinking, okay, if you post everything and go into Creative Studio a lot, Facebook sees that, goes, well, not when I say Facebook sees, I don't mean a person. They use AI. So
Mhm.
the AI, which is software, augmented software, artificial intelligence. There's so many AI, AR, A whatever. Artificial intelligence, which is a set of codes that they set a preference that this will work if A do B, if X do Y. So if you're using that Creator Studio,
Mhm.
you might get a better boost. I don't have scientific data to back that up, just a feeling. Because I
Okay.
know
It's
that.
like Robin was saying the other day on Healthy Habits. She was saying that she tested out. You know how when they ask you, do you want to take the survey?
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
tested that out to see if she would get an agent. And she found that when she said yes, she would take a survey, she got an agent immediately.
See,
Whereas when she said no, she was put in a queue for,
I rest my case. Because
okay.
I'm telling you, there are Facebook doesn't have enough employees, nor will they hire enough employees to watch everything. That's why they're in hot water, but that's a discussion for another day. But they do, and it's not just Facebook. So I'm not jumping on just Facebook.
Mhm.
They all do it. They all use artificial intelligence, which is just just some code that
Yeah.
looks for conditions.
Now
If
Mark
X
Mark
do
has a
Y.
comment
Go
here
ahead,
too.
Mark.
He says, I use Creator Studio to schedule my blog posts a week in advance on my Ask Mark Ward page, which I know that you all closely follow.
I see your stories. I
Wink,
see your
wink.
stories, Mark, all the time. I know you do because I always react to them. But he's right. So look, this is the good thing about Creator Studio. And let me put the link in if you don't know how to get to it. But if you have a business page, hold on, guys. If you have a business page, you're going to see it. Boom. As soon as you go to make a post or a comment or something,
Mhm.
it's going to say, all right, do you want to use the Facebook regular way? or do you want to use our brand new spiffy tool? All right, I'm gonna put it
Ah,
in the comments. That's the link. And let me show it here. That's the link. Business.facebook.com creator studio. I don't know
mhm,
why mine has a home in it, but you don't need the home. But this is the deal. If you want to go straight to it, that's the link. I bookmark it and I just go to the bookmark because there's not a straightforward way from facebook.com. When you're on facebook.com, there's no link for Creator Studio. It's just that you go to your page and you try to do something. Like if you try to edit a video or edit a post or edit something, it will take you to Creator Studio on the desktop because it's a different look. And you're like,
mhm.
whoa, wait a minute, what is all of this? So they're combining all of these tools into Creator Studio. But if
Yeah.
you see that prompt when you're at your page, facebook.com, and you go to
Uh-huh.
your page and you want to, I want to make a post, it's going to ask you, do you want to use facebook.com or do you want to use Creator? I say use Creator. Mark is showing the way by scheduling. There's a scheduler in there. It works great. You could just schedule stuff. And then now they added a new view called calendar. So you can go into the calendar view in Creator Studio and see all your posts for the month. And you can see,
Mm.
well, okay, I don't have a post for Tuesday. For Tuesday, 3 weeks from now, let me put something. So you can see visually. But there's a lot of information in Creator Studio. Analytics are there. And they have, so when you schedule it, it goes into I believe it's called pre-publish. I can't remember offhand. Let me see. I think it's called pre-publish. So they have a
Okay.
pre-published and a published.
Okay.
Pre-publish is your drafts and your schedules.
Okay.
Publish is posts that you already posted, like from last week, the month before, whatever. And when you go in there, you get to see excuse me, you get to see things like distribution, impressions, people, how many people this post reach, engagement numbers, reaction numbers, comments, the number of comments, the number of shares, and if it's video, it shows you the minutes viewed. So that information is good, and you can switch it from like today, last 7 days, last 21 days, last month, last quarter. So you can set the range where you can see the information. But I encourage you all to use Creator Studio.
Okay.
Now, there's a Creator Studio on the mobile phone, and I have it, but I don't really use it. So I'm just checking to see if it's still there.
So we don't have to download anything on our laptops for Creative
No, you
Studio.
just go to Facebook
Creative
or
Studio.
you just go to Creator Studio. Now, see, this is the thing. Okay, it's still okay. Creator, all right. So the app is still there because I haven't used it. It's called Creator Studio. You go to the App
Mm-hmm.
Store, look for Facebook Creator Studio, and you download it, and that's going to allow you to create some posts. And let's see, it's analytics. So when I go straight to it, It shows
Mhm.
me page performance past 7 days, shows me the minutes viewed, the 1 minute viewed, video engagement, net followers. Also, it will show you the percentage between your last post and this one. So you'll see some green numbers or some red numbers. You'll see some plus signs or some arrows going down. It will show you your recent posts, and there is a tab in the middle, and it looks like a bar, not a bar chart. What's the line chart with the little dots that looks like a hospital chart?
Okay.
When you tap on that, that goes to insights, which is analytics, and that will show you for video. Will show you again. It'll show you the minutes viewed, the 1 minute views, 3 minute views, video engagement, net followers. It shows you how long people are watching. It says past 7 days. So it breaks it down into 3 second views, 15 second views, and 1 minute views.
Mm.
You can look at new followers by country, new followers by, let's see, what is this? By language. So you can break it out by country and language. Now, can you make a post from there? Yes, there is a button to make a new, and when I go, it says new post, video, photo, live video, or text. You can also make stories in Studio.
Okay.
Now on the app, I'm not sure where. Okay, I don't see a story here, but I know you can make them on the Creator Studio. Because when you go to Create New button in Creator Studio, it says Create Posts. You can do post tests, add a
Mhm.
story, upload videos, upload more than one video, go live, and then you can also share video across pages. That's across posting. So you
Wow.
can make stories inside of Creator Studio. So see how they're pushing everything to Creator Studio. Another thing about Creator Studio, excuse me, if you have your Instagram linked or not, if you set it up to look at your Instagram account, you can also make posts, but not stories. You can make a feed post or IGTV. You can't do reels or stories Instagram from the desktop. Not yet. Not
Mm.
yet, but it'll come. And when you look at it, it shows you, like, if you've done stories on your mobile phone, on the smartphone, they will show up here, and you can see how many likes and views and comments and things are there. Okay,
Wow.
but you cannot create a story from the desktop because of Instagram. Instagram is mobile first, so they want you to do everything in the phone. Okay,
Okay.
but you will see insights, and they call it insights, and it will show you for Instagram, for instance. You want people to go to your profile and do something because that's the only action link on Instagram besides the if you have to swipe up on the stories. And I mean, call to action, like you tell people, go to my link in bio and get this, download that, whatever. The insights in Creator Studio will show you the website visits, profile visits, if you have it set up for phone calls, if you have it set up for DMs, for texts or emails, or get directions. Get directions would be for like a restaurant or a physical location. You can see all of that information in there. And you also see accounts reach and impressions and different metrics, different things that you might want to measure, because they give you information to tell you if your content is working or not. So you want to
Mhm.
know this stuff. You want to go in and see it. But every platform has it.
Wow.
um Mark said, oh, Mark had another thing here. He said, insights, ain't nobody listening to you, fool.
It's an insight.
Oh, that is
Oh my
funny. Everybody's laughing.
gosh.
But these are the metrics that matter.
Uh-huh.
Metrics that matter. You do a live video, or you upload a video. How many people are watching? How many
Mhm.
clicks? How many shares? How many comments? How many reactions? Remember, Facebook has the reactions with the thumbs up, the heart. I believe it's care and like, and there's even an angry one. But all of that is measurable because those are actions taken on your content. As long as you got actions being taken on your content, you're good. Just go and look at it and say, what's the difference between this week and last week, or this week and 2 weeks ago? The
Mm-hmm.
insights on an analytics will tell you. Also, Twitter has it, and I said TikTok has it, Instagram has it, Pinterest has it. LinkedIn, they don't have any kind of analytics, so no, LinkedIn is a different kind of animal.
Mm. We love them.
Snapchat might have it. Snapchat has it if you run ads.
Ah,
You run ads on Snapchat, but otherwise they don't have it for regular.
they don't have
You
any
just have an
feedback.
account.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. So those are the metrics that matter the most that we need to look at, and we're going to look at more of them. I have some. We're going to pull up some screenshots and different things. If you join me at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. East, not 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Right. There we go.
Over at TerryJohnsonOnline.live or the Biz Chicks Facebook page or the Biz Chicks Facebook group.
Yeah.
So we are looking forward to hearing more, TJ.
Yeah. So you can join me there. You can go to TerryJohnsonOnline.live where you have a choice of Facebook or YouTube. You choose. But Biz Chicks Facebook page and Facebook group, that's because, if you're already in Facebook, just switch on over
You can
there.
just
So
go over there and wait for her to come back on. She'll be back on in 30 minutes with charts and graphs and more technical
I'm
knowledge.
giving you data alert. If you don't want the data, I understand. But we're going to be looking at those things. Because you need to know. You need to know where they are. It's like, okay, I need to know where do I keep the mop and broom in the closet. But when I need it, you go and get it. Mark said Terry Johnson in the mirror 6 times this year appears.
But
Yup.
you have to click your heels like the same time. Okay.
All right, so we'll be there 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.
And we want to remind you to go to the front of your own line and don't miss TJ Online everywhere, all the way from New York City. With that, we want to thank you for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be talking with Coach Karen about your money and your mind. And also, if you are looking to be a part of the Biz Chicks community, we would love for you to just text 33777, text biz to that number, and join our community. We'd love you to be a part of our circle. And if you notice, my eyes are looking over here to try to find the, the correct banner. Here we go. You can text biz to 33777 and come on over and join the Biz Chick Circle. With that, we just want to say we love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. We got to let Terry go so she can get ready, guys. Bye-bye.